First and foremost, give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honor to the elders' great millstone, and salutation to all Yakim on the highway and byway, teaching his work sincerely and faithfully. So, the America is going down. I'm gonna title the video. Babylon is sinking. You ever watch that Titanic, right? It's sinking, right? And that's Babylon as a whole. Layoffs are coming, with food shortages, a lot of pestilence. I've been reading. Monkeypox. You got a different Corona's gone. We're not gone. Esau just come and go. Ebola's back. Something like measles. I forgot what that disease. Polio is in New York. Sewage line. The Lord is cursed in America like he cursed Egypt, right? All these different illnesses are popping up, in America, ultimately. Not saying it can't happen in other countries, but ultimately a lot of these plagues are coming here. Storms, floods, or, Texas talking about they had a flood, talking about it was hot. The Lord said, you know what, y'all, it's hot over there, right? He sent a whole bunch of water, Flood in Texas, Kentucky. Now let me just play this video.
Hey guys, I'm off the grid for August, but the Biden administration is still screwing everything up.
A growing number of U.S. companies say that they are planning to lay off workers. A lot of uncertainty over the future of jobs in this country. Some major companies already announcing cuts, including Ford cutting 3,000 jobs. Now a new survey finds more than half of all major companies in the U.S. are planning layoffs in the coming months, while 52% are preparing for hiring freezes. 44% plan to rescind job offers. Fox Business correspondent Jackie DeAngelis joins us now. Jackie, great to see you. Good to see you. This is scary to hear because the one thing, and the White House likes to tout this, that has been holding out in this economy has been the jobs market. We've been able to see there's millions of open jobs out there, and if somebody wants a job, they can certainly go find one. Is that changing?
It seems to be changing, and I've been saying this is the next shoe to drop, right? So last week I was talking about some of the layoffs that we've seen in tech, and let me just go over some of the big names with you. Either slowing hiring or laying people off. Alphabet, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Meta, Netflix, Peloton, Tesla, Twitter.
The scriptures say he will cut off the witchcrafts out of thy hand. The light of the wicked shall be put out. His tabernacle shall be darkened. All this technology Esau uses was nothing more to do, hypnotize Jake. Control the people. Whether it be television, holograms, AI. So all the majority of this is witchcraft, right? Majority of the things they just name more like technological advances. Companies that use technology are actually laying people off the most. Telling you that you shall reach a bound that you cannot pass. You're not gonna be able to make flying cars, right? This chip shortage, right? Cars. I think Tesla cars trying to autopilot. They can't even drive without put on autopilot, it crashes into people, right?
Out there from CEOs is that there are headwinds coming. We're bracing for that. We're trying to anticipate it and be ready for it. Then you hear from the retailers like Target, Walmart, Best Buy, Lowe's, Gap, TJ Maxx. They're all either warning or they're lowering their profit guidance. This has been a fun summer.
Because of inflation, hyperinflation,
Everyone's been out spending. I'm telling you, after Labor Day, people are going to have to come back and face some harsh realities. We're going to start to see that impacted in the market. Stock market just realized it yesterday.
Yeah, you're already seeing it. I mean, Ford, that was a bit of a shocker, right? So they're leaning in hard on going the EV route, and so they're laying off in other parts of their company 3,000 workers.
See, Ford. Oh, I was gonna get that article too now. America's finished, and not only the technological they named Lowe's, Target, these clothing lines, right? Probably Primark. America's finished, It's lucky if you hear a storm, there's a storm where I am. These are the signs to come. The Lord is gonna bring harsh judgment to Babylon. Right? Sown places began to be unsown. Esau saying he got technology. He's gonna reach the stars. He's gonna travel to Jupiter. You know, travel to the moon. Well, he never did that. You know, he's gonna try to. You know, but no, this is it. This is why the Lord laying off His workers. Like, all right, this is it. This is all you can reach up to. This is your technology. This is it. You're done. You know, this is how basically what the Lord is doing. You know, I'm gonna get this article. I'm not gonna read all of it, but I'm gonna read the good points. Ford confirmed layoff, says it is cutting about 3,000 jobs. Company has been slashing costs as it makes transition to electric cars. Confirmed Monday it is laying off roughly 3,000 white-collar and contract employees, marking the latest in its efforts to slash costs as it makes a longer-range transition to electric cars. Ford sent an internal email Monday to employees saying it would begin notifying affected salaried and agency workers this week of the cuts. The email was viewed by the Wall Street Journal. The 1% reduction in Ford's workforce of about 183,000 mostly target employees in the U.S., Canada, and India. About 2,000 of the targeted cuts will be salaried jobs at the Dearborn, Michigan automaker. The remaining 1,000 employees are working in contract positions with outside agencies, the company said. The cuts weren't unexpected. The Wall Street Journal and other media outlets reported in July that layoffs were coming for white-collar staff as part of a broader restructuring to sharpen the car company focus on electric vehicles and the batteries that power them. So everybody transitioning to electric cars, right? Ford shares closed down 3.9% each on Monday after news of a $1.7 billion jury verdict in a case involving a rollover accident with one of the company's F-250s pickup trucks that left 2 people dead. All right, so that had so I'm gonna go down some more. The company's email signed by Executive Chair Bill Ford and Chief Executive Jim Farley said Ford is changing its way it operates and redeploying resources as it embraces new technologies that weren't previously core to its operation, such as developing advanced software for its vehicles. The job cuts are effective September 1st, a spokesman said. Building this future requires changing and reshaping virtually all aspects of the way we have operated for more than a century, the internal message said. So they're about to transfer over to the mark, right? Because they're gonna make electric cars, and they're gonna want you to chip your hand so you can be able to open and unlock the door, right? That's basically what Esau has been trying to do. You know, I'm gonna get this right here. 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall be suddenly be found empty. Food shortages are still coming, right? America is being unsown. Like, you know how you seen a piece of thread on a t-shirt or a sweater? You're able, like yarn, you're able to pull it apart. Once you pull on that one string, it starts to unravel. It starts to be unsewn. So that's what the Lord is doing. He's unsewing this place. You know? Layoffs, pestilence, food shortages, storms, everything is coming, it's happening to America. Right? Alright, I'm gonna look at another scripture. Jeremiah 51:7, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. Right? Hasn't it been great? You know? Like they said, Ford had employees all across the globe. India, right? Canada, probably in China, right? Some in China. You know, Esau was able to expand his jobs, his operations in other countries. Right, he had embassies everywhere. That made all the earth drunken. The nations are drunken for wine, therefore the nations are mad. Well, I'm going to read that from the top again. Salaki. Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. So the world has drunken of her wine, right? Her philosophies. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad, right? But the golden cup, America's been living great. All these stores popping up. Esau been getting away with so much over the years, right? Now look at him. He's laying off workers. Diseases are coming out of nowhere. Then he had to shut down America, right? When COVID came out. You got all these diseases out right now, but he's not shutting it down though. Why not? You see, like this doesn't make any sense. Polio, measles, Ebola, monkeypox. So all this is happening right now, and he still has to shut down the country. But he shut down over COVID. Come on now, right? It doesn't make any sense. More diseases, but yet you won't shut it down. What sense does that make? Because Esau's full of it. And get this. U.S. employees say they're losing the upper hand as layoffs mount. See, these workers they're not gonna need you. These companies are not gonna need you because inflation. They're not gonna be able to pay for you. They're not gonna even want to pay anyway. So even if you do leave, it's good for them because they don't gotta pay. They don't gotta pay you more than because if something's going up, the price, the wage is also gonna have to go up also. So like I don't know why this is all right. I don't know. So I reached my article limit. So lucky. Now I gotta find a different article. I reached my free article limit. You can't even read an article for free. You see, this is why Esau, have to go down. It's sort of like how the mill at what is this? Kind of like so now what I was gonna say was it's like how jobs not jobs I was gonna say like how the salad at a fast food restaurant is more than the burger. Like McDonald's sell their salad for like $5 while the burger's like $1. Cause Esau, see, that's just like that. They don't want you to know what's good for you. So you gotta pay the I'll just try to make a comparison with it. But I'm gonna read this. 50% of the employers expect job cut, survey finds. Here's how to prepare for a potential layoff. Many companies have announced layoffs in recent weeks. Others have hinted that cuts may be coming. Luckily, there are steps workers can take to prepare. At the end of the day, you can't control what's happening in the economy, but you can control building a strong professional resilience, according to Mandy Woodruff Santos, a career and money coach. Best Buy, Ford Motor, HBO Max, Peloton, Shopify, Remax, Walmart, and Wayfair are among the firms that announced layoffs in recent weeks. Meanwhile, 50% are anticipating a reduction in overall hand count, while 52% foresee instituting hiring freeze, 44% rescinding job offers, according to a PwC survey. Of 722 U.S. executives fielded in early August. These are executives' expectations for the next 6 months to a year, and therefore may evolve, according to Bushon, co-head of PwC's Global People and Organization Group. They're focusing on what they can control, set of employees. They're dealing with geopolitics, supply chain issues, inflation, war in Ukraine, and all these factors at which they have to determine what their strategies are. So, like, everything around them is affecting them. They're gonna keep using that war on Ukraine to the ends of the earth. They're gonna say there's chariots in the sky because of the war in Ukraine. You know, like Esau, man, and that that facade, like everything is happening because the Lord wants this to happen. You know, despite negative indicators, other data suggests the labor market remains strong. Employers added 528,000 payrolls in July, beating expectations and marking a full recovery of lost jobs during COVID-19 pandemic. The layoff rate hovered near record lows in June, while job openings remained historically elevated. About 250,000 people filed an initial claim for unemployment benefits during the week end August 13th, an increase relative to spring, but only up slightly from pre-pandemic level. So you got these people. So people, you're giving out free money. What do you think is gonna happen when people don't want to work? They're gonna go get free money. People see Esau, the Democrats or whatever. Esau wants everybody laid back, relaxing, living off the government. And you got the other hand, the Republicans want people to get back to work. They're just two wings of the same bird. Two different wings of the same bird. It's all the same, But they want to give you that illusion that they're two different opposers. They're opposing each other. I'm gonna get this. Revelation chapter 18 verse 2, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and hold of every foul spirit, and cage of every unclean and hateful bird. So this country's fallen, right? And it's literally gonna fall too when it gets hit by the nuclear missiles, ICBMs, job cuts, pestilence, right? It's over for it to this place. Storms happening. Esau getting swept away by the tsunamis, floods. Earth is rising up against them. I think a day ago there was a coyote that was a rabid coyote that was mauling this Edomite woman. Just everybody's getting tired of Esau. He overstayed his welcome. When you have somebody staying at your house, and now you're getting tired of them being there. That's Esau. That's all right, man. You got to go back to home. Esau's home is gonna be a grave. Because no one, he doesn't deserve to live, right? And that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna go into slavery, and then after the 1,000 years is up, he's gonna be destroyed off the face of the earth. It's over, but he doesn't. He still thinks he has a chance of coming back. Esau, the return of Esau. He thinks he's gonna come back like he's a super villain. Like the return, the great comeback of Edom, of Macedonia. Get that. It's over for you, man. You're never gonna get back in power. Oh, this is it for you, and with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, and double honor to Elder Great Millstone. Salutations to all you Akim on the highways and byways. Till next time, I say Shalom.